Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Aggies kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles offense will take the field first. Kevin Sperry, not a highly touted recruit, but what a job in camp to win the starting job here for the opener. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Shakes off the defender. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Sperry. That's caught, it's Wiles. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the...
Could be an alley. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Just too much.
Bro, you gotta do a better chip than that, bro. Cornerback blitz is crazy work. They stand 5 too.
Rush and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Well, this offense knew coming into the game with all of the rain, they had to be able to run the football and be physical, but when they throw it, they're just going to have to be a lot more precise. Ball's going to be slippery for the QB, and receivers, they need to do a better job not slipping out of their breaks. As a result, they throw a pick. Bad execution.
The Aggies off takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to...
Pickney and Desire. Pickney. Oh, what? These are brothers? Twins.
Ball for this. this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you make. It's a guy.
What, Nola? Girl, you're so excited. Girl, go. Go up there, girl. Give it to me. You're really excited. Let's go. Excited. Listen, girl.
The potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Webster. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Lowers those pads. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He wants to change this route. The give to the back. Got a little grass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Berry. What a grab with one hand.
That is an incredible catch, and what makes it even so much more impressive is the fact that he's doing it in the elements. Bad weather out here. It'd be hard to catch it with 2 hands. It'd be hard to catch it with your body, with gloves. He stabs it in the air one-handed. His quarterback is going to love that.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. There we go. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Yeah. I want to get a better controller in my hand, man.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Talent feels like, huh? Crazy. I can press and, like, you know, not fear. Look at this, boy. He ain't going nowhere. They got one good receiver. They can press all.
And he racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Might be a touchdown.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play
right. Rain and Matt. What's the
I like
problem?
the
Rain and
creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Looking for a man. It's Webster. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Why don't slide
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like,
why don't slide work on the game?
Just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Looking for room at the 30.
Wow, a good running back.
And he walks.
Look at the good roster dude, bro. Like,
touchdown, Seminole.
I wouldn't even dream of that with Temple
I know
or
we're
Texas
only in
State.
game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen.
I don't
from
get a
this
run like
offense.
that, bro.
Really nice rhythm, quarterbacks got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do.
Look at my first
And they
game
got some
of
weapons.
this.
I can't wait to see what this offense does this
any
year.
team that's like actually good. That's right, bro. Like, look at the difference a roster makes, bro. insane, bro. This is usually like I'm typically smacked in the backfield with my other 2 leagues. Yo, bro, look, he's gone. Like having elite players in the bro, that's crazy, bro. Like that, bro.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Having a good roster. Oh my God.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Since the beta, I've been playing with trash teams.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The run inside. It's Stanley.
We all got numbers out here.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They run the reverse.
The freshman popped him. I sniffed that out. Get out of here.
Nice job by this defense.
Get it out of here. Yeah, I sniffed that out myself. Nah, I wasn't falling for that. You see that? See the IQ I see him right there? Put the coach cam on me, man. I didn't fall for that, bro. I didn't fall for that. Hesitate, yeah. See, hesitate. I see homeboy running back there behind him. Oh, it's a reverse. It's a reverse. Find the gap. Crush him. There we go.
Oh, not getting full. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Who was that again?
And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback, and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered. Just going over.
Blocking was terrible there. Blocking was awful there. Y'all, oh, that's what is that? That's your best effort, tight end? That? What is that, bro? Like, bro, this guy wrecked the play himself. One guy took out one guy beat the play. I have 4 blockers and one guy beats the play there. I mean, sure, I probably should have went inside. I mean, outside.
Yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Berry. Makes the grab, it's Robinson. Busts through behind his pad. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the single back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Touchdown, Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the tailback. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the Memphis Tigers. And it's UNLV trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's take a look at some of the other notable games going on, including one that looks like it could be headed towards Upset City. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite. Up for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, the New Mexico State head coach told me at the half, his biggest frustration right now is not being more productive on offense. He understands the home environment is a challenge. Communication has been an issue at times, but he said they are just out-toughing us at the line of scrimmage. He said we've got to start establishing our rhythm, get into a rhythm, and start making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Scanning the field, it's Webster. Using the quick game. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. New Mexico State lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Don't turn back around, stupid.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Running back searching for a hole. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Defense sniffs that one out immediately, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Finds his man, it's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows.
Here's a little room there. Defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and...
My boy. Appreciate the follow, my boy, Demons.
in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Looking downfield, it's Webster. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And off to Jones. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Oh, I'm
Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. On the move and looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
He fires to the left side. And they wanted
Bro,
it
how did
all
he
on
get
that
a
incomplete
wa-
pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't
why
need
he
to.
got it.
You can
How
run the
he got
clock.
it.
You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Pressure coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And here's the return. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Recovered by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Looking to pass. It's Sperry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. Might be changing the route. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida State.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he's going to try to return. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give as they work on that clock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. You guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the game.